Peace. Infinite Waters diving deep once again. We are out here. We're in nature. It's a beautiful day. We ain't even had breakfast yet. Can I get a hello? Breathing in that beautiful prana, baby. We got a question in from someone. A woman who asked on the Instagram, could I talk about the Matrix? Right, she says that she doesn't really believe a lot of the news stories coming out. She's starting to feel like life is one big illusion. Even where she's working right now, she's a bit lost and confused. And she asks, how do we transcend the Matrix with love? Okay, let's do that, love, right? With love. What is the Matrix, right? Well, let me break this down. What's helped me along my journey? The ancient Hindus talked of Maya, that the world was a massive illusion. So they saw a mountain and they said, that's not real, because they got closer towards it and started seeing flowers, right? Things aren't always what they seem. So you've known your whole life something isn't quite right. There's something wrong with the world, but you don't know what it is. It's just that every day when you're in work, you want to get the hell out of there. Can I get a hello? What's helped me? Some people call the Matrix the control structure. Some people say that it's society, the way we live, the materialism, right? How we're glued to televisions all the time, getting programmed. That's why they call it a TV program. Yeah, they're programming you. Don't worry about it. Really not that important, right? That's why you got the same song on repeat, right? Same words. You're nodding your head because it's putting subliminals right into your mind. So you wake up saying Cheerios because the song was saying Cheerios, 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 right? Now you're dreaming of these celebrities. You wake up in the middle of night having orgasms and stuff. Yeah, the Matrix can do some pretty weird stuff to you. What's helped me along my journey is realizing that you don't have to fight with the Matrix, right? You don't have to do that, because how it works is very mind-boggling. What I've discovered is that, you see, the Matrix is a set of ideas and values held by the collective. We call this reality. So if you step outside of that, oh my gosh, you're crazy, you're weird, you're not normal. But a normal life is boring, right? Who agrees? Oh, you agree. Great. Can I get a hello there? So to transcend the Maya, the illusion with love, you got to start letting love guide you, not fear. There's a reason why fear fills the newspapers and the news, because many of us are like scared rats in a cage. We gravitate towards that because it's a lower frequency. Love is a higher frequency, therefore you've got to be more evolved to reach that state. Let's break it down. If you don't have a sense of humor, if you don't laugh at least 3 times a day because you wore the wrong color socks, right? Then life's going to be extremely hard, right? Start laughing at yourself. I say, don't fight the Maya, the Matrix. Laugh at the Matrix, the Maya. Because look, I got 2 parking tickets recently and I was furious. And then I realized, hey, where did you go? I didn't see the person who gave me the parking ticket. That's kind of like how the Matrix works. The moment you're born, your parents give you a name. You're like, wait a minute. I don't like Simon. I don't want to be called Janet. I want to be called, what do I want to be called? You see, you don't even know. How the hell do you think your parents are going to know? But hey, leave it up to them. So they've given you a name that you absolutely hate. To start with, that already screws most of us over. And we grow to love our name, right? Okay. And then they make you go to school. But Mum, I don't want to go to school. I just want to play on the swings. Look, love, I wanted to do that when I was your age, but guess what? That won't pay the bills. You see, you've got to go and study so you can be a law-abiding citizen. Why, Mum? I don't know, dear. That's what my father told me. So we live in a conveyor belt system, what I call the conveyor belt lifestyle. We go along to get along because it's the normal thing to do. Because our parents say this is what will help us. But you see, in becoming your greatest version, I had a lot of question marks, especially when I finished studying. I realized that I didn't know jack shit. Can I get a hello there? To transcend the Maya with love, never believe the official story. Not even if the cat down the road said it, right? If the cat down the road says, there's a house on fire, that probably just means there's a pretty good party taking place right now and you should go. Can I get a hello? But you see, lots of us, we turn on the news, you might read an article and believe everything you read. So to transcend the Maya, you got to start questioning for yourself. You see, the ancient Hindus, the ancient Egyptians, the Sumerians, they realized that everybody has a belief. But you see, a belief isn't always the truth. It's just your subjective truth, right? So it's not about believing in something. It's about knowing it for yourself. So why do you believe a story when you weren't even there? Because that way I can get what I want you to believe in. Can I get a hello there? So you got to use a word, what we call discernment. Discernment, the ability to judge well. When you read a story, ask yourself, do I feel this story has some kind of hidden agenda? Right? Is it trying to manipulate me in any way to believe in something? That key word, believe in something. Right? You got to ask yourself that many times when we say, when Shakespeare said the whole world is a stage and we're all actors, right? I embrace the Matrix. I've not got one single problem with the Matrix. Why? Because I know, like Picasso said, you got to learn the rules like a pro to break them like an artist, right? You got to learn how to play the game to change the game. Can I get a hello there? You got to learn how to play the game to change the game. Lots of people say, okay, I don't like the world we live in. It's terrible. It's full of creeps and morons and idiots and zombies. I'm just going to meditate on a hill somewhere so nobody can find me. But the cat down the road did, didn't it? Right? But you see, once you neglect society, society is still the same. So you got to be in the system to change it. In the world, but not off the world. You got to ask yourself today, how am I contributing to my own slavery or my own freedom? Let me repeat that. How am I having fun? How am I contributing to my own slavery or my own freedom? How are you feeding the matrix, the illusion? How are you solidifying it, right? Or are you tearing it down? Are you a renegade, Eminem, right? Renegade, never been afraid to say what's on my mind any given time or day. Don't make me start rapping now. Can I get a hello there? Right, so you gotta learn how to dance. You gotta learn how to stop giving the Maya all your attention. Stop allowing it to distract you. Start doing more of what you love. A lot of people say, but I need money. You see, money, Nietzsche said, God is dead. And then people check in their pockets and say, thank you, God. Can I get a hello there? Money is the new religion. Lots of people worship money, not realizing you are the original currency. That's why they call money. That's why they call money currency, because it's energy. So you have an unlimited reservoir of energy. So that means you have an unlimited amount of money. You see, these are the kinds of secrets you won't learn at school, because then you would be able to buy the school. Yeah, just like that. Can I get a hello there? So realize you don't have to feed it, because whatever you tune into, you turn into. Why are you watching hours upon hours upon hours of TV programs which aren't serving you, right? They don't give you anything back. Well, because they're bloody addictive, right? They're designed that way. So you've got to ask yourself, how can I make my life more interesting? You see, the Matrix isn't something out there. I always tell people this. We have been led to believe in concepts such as race, nationality. All of these are what we call programs of the Maya, because the Maya works on separation. So in ancient times, a lot of people started to realize, okay, it's all an illusion, because when you pass away, you won't be worrying about what kind of color you are, for starters, right? So you got to start tearing down the separation within yourself. So lots of people, wise people, have said before, you don't have to change the world, you only have to change yourself, because you are a reflection. You are a reflection. You are a reflection of the world. You see, what's taking place in your mind is why that house is on fire, right? Inner, outer realities. That's how it works. You got to start asking yourself, am I educating or am I insulting? Now, lots of people in transcending the Maya, you're living in two worlds, right? You might be working in a job that's not serving you. Why are you there? Nobody knows. But you're having questions. Thoughts are arising that you want a better life for yourself. But then you've got family who are living the life that you're trying to get away from. And then you have conflicts with belief systems, right? And then you got to go home to them. You got to go and sleep with these people. Goodness gracious. So we're living in two worlds. So you got to surround yourself with people that work towards helping you become your greatest version. Because you're going to need support, right? In creating a whole new world, a whole vision, another Maya, right? Because it's like Inception, it's worlds within worlds. You got to start realizing that you need people to help you build it. You need people so you don't feel isolated. So you have a community, what I call a trust circle. And then you've got to start educating rather than insulting, right? You don't want to just hurl abuse at people for saying, oh, they're so dumbed down. Okay, but what are you doing to help them out, right? Don't kick me when I'm down. Ouch, 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 right? Look, are you focusing on the problems or on the solutions? So lots of times I always make my videos fun, entertaining, because this is not meant to be taken seriously. That was the kind of disclaimer before you got to planet Earth. Don't take this seriously. It's just a ride. Can I get a hello there? And really and truly, it's not that serious, right? We are all gonna pass away. Don't worry about it. At least go out swinging. Can I get a hello there? I'll go out like that, right? You gotta ask yourself, how am I creating more health in my life, more happiness in my life, more fun in my life? And who is really stopping me? You see, the Matrix, the Maya, is really the barriers we create within ourselves. It is the prisons we all create in our heads because we're living upstairs. So I started to ask myself, okay, where do I feel most free? And it's often when I'm in a very stress-free environment. That's when I'm really creative. That's when most people are creative. They're in the alpha state, brainwave state, right? They're super They're super creators. But you see, when we're living a life that we know we're not meant to, you're going to suffer. You're going to feel like somebody is doing something to you. No, you see, the Matrix is not as powerful as you think. In fact, it doesn't even exist. What am I talking about? You are the Matrix. Your rigid belief systems are what is creating the Matrix. It's just a collective belief system. If everyone today started to think differently, we would have a whole new world. Can I get a hello there? Let me repeat that. If everybody today started to think differently, we would have a whole new world. So ask yourself, how can you inspire people to think differently? Now, you can use a lot of humor, right? I live in between two worlds. I'm sometimes very serious, but a lot of the time, I don't give a shit. Can I get a hello there? And that is how you attract, inspire, and create beautiful people all around you, right? Because you're working both sides, right? You're reaching all kinds of people, right? Some people who are sleeping over there and sleeping up there. Whoa, what are those? It all comes down to asking yourself, am I eating right? Or am I just waiting to get a huge medical bill at the doctor's, right? Take responsibility for what you are putting in your mouth. Whoa, what did you just put in your mouth? Don't worry about it, right? Start eating well to feel better. So there you have it in a nutshell. Realize you are the Matrix. You have unlimited potential and nobody is stopping you. Why? Because nobody is that powerful. It all starts with reclaiming your power, to stop externalizing your power. Stop feeling like somebody is out to get you. To change the game, you got to play the game. Once you play the game so well, you transcend the game, and we can create a new game and have even more fun. How about that? Can I get a hello there? We are out here. Got the birds up there. They're enjoying themselves, probably even more than most human beings. I'm not surprised. It's the start of the week. Can I get a hello there? Have a beautiful day, baby. We're out here. Breathing in that good ass prana. Infinite waters, diving deep once again. Stay well, stay healthy. Peace.